This podcast is brought to you by JuiceComedyToronto.com. Also, check them out on Instagram at JuiceComedyTO.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Musa, and there we're back again with another guest from the Crazy African versus West Indies comedy show right here. We have Marlon Palmer, that dude McFly. What's going on, my brother?
How you doing, man? Thanks for having me.
I'm great, thank you. How did you enjoy actually? Was this your first time on the Africa vs. West Indies stage?
First time as a performer.
Okay.
I've did like the earliest show, the first one ever, as a judge.
As a judge?
Yeah.
Okay, so you graduated.
yeah, literally. No, seriously. Yeah. I think some people would think it's in reverse, but that is the actual graduation, is performing and being on that stage.
Okay, and how long have you been performing now?
Stand up, taking it seriously, 2 years.
About 2 years.
Yeah.
And how did you enjoy the energy tonight?
Oh, amazing, man.
Yeah.
This is my first time doing like a West Indian,
Okay.
African, like just a black crowd specifically.
Yeah.
So it's just so much fun. Like it's so much easier to relate for them, and it was fun for me as well.
Good. What has been some of your most memorable moments in your stand-up career so far?
This is gonna be up there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be up there. This is the largest audience I performed in front of so far.
Yeah.
Like I obviously, like the first one you ever do is pretty memorable because it's horrible.
From what I heard it sounded pretty good. Still,
that was really fun, man. It was a lot of fun, but I don't know. All of them stand out to me because I haven't been doing it for too long. So like anytime I get laughs, I'm just like it's etched in my head. Yeah.
All right. And what's it like actually coming off the screen? Because I know you're big on YouTube, Instagram, and stuff. What's it like coming off the screen, actually going live now?
It's great because like I've been hosting parties for a couple years now, but still that's like you have the music and people are dancing and whatnot. They're not really paying attention to you, right?
Lights on
exactly. Like I've done it before with plays. I've done a lot of plays in the past, but
so you act also?
But stand up is just like it's so vulnerable, man. Like there's nowhere to hide. Like you just gotta be you out there. So it's a lot of fun. It's a great adrenaline rush, and I can't wait for the second show.
Yeah, that makes sense because the trick with it, even if you stutter, you say something wrong,
everyone can see you.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What actually got you started in the entertainment industry?
I've always just wanted to be a part of it. I didn't know what at first. I just knew I wanted to be involved in TV. I wanted to do movie stuff, and then since then it's just grown. Like everything I indulge in, I just want to do something else in the entertainment industry. Like there's so many different facets that I love, like podcasting, YouTube, anything really, stand up. Like this is all
entertainment.
It's all different forms of entertainment. I just love all of it.
Makes sense. You brought up your podcast, Extra Gravy.
Yes.
All right. What actually got you into the podcast world?
Actually listening to the first podcast I ever listened to was The Friend Zone.
The Friend Zone, I know that one. With a pink cover.
It's a wellness podcast with three people. This girl named Francesca, Asante, and Dustin.
Yes.
And I know Fran personally from YouTube stuff because she's a YouTuber as well. And so I was like, oh, let me check it out, and I was like addicted. I'm like, this is so dope. This is like the conversations that you have at a party that's like
nobody hears.
And then everybody gets to arguing and stuff, and then you get like you grow perspective from it so much. So I was like, me and my friends do this all the time. Like, why don't we just record it? Like,
makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
Yeah, because I know Extra Gravy, I see it all the time, especially on Twitter. I know you're heavy on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why are you what is it you like about Twitter so much why you're always there?
It's the best app.
Okay.
Period.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how people stay on Instagram for hours. That's just nuts. That's like looking through a magazine for hours.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Twitter I'm a people watcher in person. So, like, that is like people watching porn. You get to see inside people's brains, right? So it's like
I totally get that part there. Yeah.
And I never realized the world was so funny. I never realized just normal people with normal jobs were just as funny as like comedians that you know. Because the stuff I see on Twitter is hilarious all day.
Those 180 characters that people fit in there, crazy.
And I feel like it's programming us to think in 180 characters now. Like a lot of things becoming more concise, and like I think Twitter is like basically the reason for that.
Yeah, no, I can't lie because I watched the Drake interview the other night, and it's because I seen you tweeted out. I think it was Christmas Day. You said something like, "Okay, Drake did a crazy 2-hour interview. Okay, album's coming." Next. I said, "What?" So I definitely want to go check.
2-hour interview. Yeah, that was crazy. And then on Twitter, like the whole 48 hours is just dissecting the interview.
Crazy,
so it's like,
crazy. see, so then that's where Twitter, because I find it's more Americans are on Twitter more than Canadians.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But it's like the energy over there is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. Like the different memes, the videos. People are special, man. Very special. And I don't think a lot of them even realize it. They think that they're just doing this for Twitter and it won't go anywhere. You can make money off those type of things.
For sure. What's been one of your biggest moments for 2019 so far? Because we're about to close out the year right now.
Biggest moment. Wow. I had a couple big moments. Probably.
Okay, let me make it easier for you. Give me your top three.
Top
for
three?
2019.
This is one, for sure, because my goal going into this year was to take stand-up more seriously. Okay. And being able to do this, I was like, okay, you know what I mean? So definitely this. I did a Frosted Flakes commercial for the Olympics. What? That was really fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So I'm waiting for that. I think it's the Winter Olympics that are coming out.
Okay. So it should be coming out soon.
Yeah, it should be coming out soon. I don't know. Like my birthday was fun, I guess. Yeah, my birthday was a lot of fun. Yeah, no, but I usually don't do anything. Yeah. So that was this year was like the first time I did something for my birthday, and then like I went to OVO Fest like directly afterwards. So it was like it was a big day for me.
Okay, so I guess clearly you're born in August.
Caravana weekend every year.
So you're Leo.
Every year. Every year I get that first weekend. That's why I don't throw anything.
Because
I'm like, everybody's gonna be out. What's the point? Like, I'm not wasting my money.
It makes sense. Who or what inspires you to do what you do?
Me. Me inspires me. I just want to be the best at what I do all the time, and like I just take it very seriously. I look up to people, obviously. Like there's people like Patrice O'Neal that I really love. I think he's the greatest comedian of all time, and people like him, people like Will Smith, people like Donald Glover, who like, especially people who can jump between different things, and then they don't think of themselves in just a box, and this is what people have labeled me as, and that's what I have to be. So like people like that, Jamie Foxx, like all those type of people who are multifaceted, those are people who inspire me a lot.
It makes sense because they're very inspirational, because as you said, they could go far left, far right, or stay in the middle, and they're still good at what they do.
And it's always captivating, like you're always watching, you're always in tune with what's going on. So
no, amazing. What can we expect from you for 2020?
More stand-up. I'm trying to do a stand-up comedy album by next year that I want to enter into like the Junos or whatever I can, just to get my name out there into those spaces a little bit more. I might be starting a podcast where I do like one-on-one interviews with like artists and stuff like that. So it's just a separate podcast aside from Extra Gravy. Yep. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do it a podcast or video format yet. I haven't decided, but
Extra Gravy, you guys didn't start doing video yet?
We did for a bit, but I just felt it was like just too much for for right now. I don't think it's necessary for us. Like, just because, first of all, we don't have like a home studio. Okay. So we're always like filming or recording somewhere different rather. And I would love to have a stable set place that I'm not switching backgrounds like every video. Also getting a reliable cameraman. I didn't realize these guys were in such high demand. So getting a reliable cameraman is difficult, but other than that, plus just we're doing so many other things aside from the podcast, and the podcast is free, like you know what I mean, like we're not getting paid for it. So it's like I think once things start growing in that, and we are trying to grow it actively all the time, then it'll be a lot easier for us to have video. And a lot of my favorite podcasts don't have video, so I don't think it's absolutely necessary, but it definitely would help. For sure.
Because YouTube, as you know, is a different beast altogether.
Yeah, and more money. So. And a way you can actually make some money. Yeah.
All right, before you get out of here, leave them with any information you want to give them, any inspiration, anything you want to say. The floor is yours right now before you get you out of here.
All right, well, I'm Oxtail once a week.
At least.
I heavily advise
From
it.
the Oxtail God.
I'm 54. I'm just throwing that out there. If you want great skin, you want to look this young, Oxtail once a week. Other than that, just catch me on all social networks, That Dude McFly. My podcast, as he said, Extra Gravy, drops every Wednesday morning. And just more work, man.
Just like that. Before I get you out of here, how did you even get your name, That Dude McFly?
I was watching Back to the Future when I made my Twitter account. And I didn't know what. I don't have nicknames. Everybody's actually always called me by my full name, which is really weird.
Marlon Parma.
Yeah, like they never just say Marlon. Like I'm like, why do I have to have the whole
Parma, how you doing?
Yeah, like it's so weird. So I grew up around a lot of Italians though, so that's probably why. You know them in last names. So that is basically. I was making my Twitter account, Back to the Future was on. I went through. I think I might have put that nigga McFly, and I was like, this might come to bite me in the butt later. I'll change to that dude. And it just stuck ever since then.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Crazy. Thank you
again.
so very much.
Thank you for having me.
It's been amazing to actually see this show right here, Africa versus West Indies show. And we're going to talk to you later and have a lot more conversations later on.
Dope.
Big up yourself.
Have a good one, man.
Big up.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusica.com.